This owner had already checked out of the business in his head. The trouble was, his name was all over it. Most business owners I work with actually misread how and when to move on to the next chapter. This business was an HVAC company, home services, built lean, ran profitable, barely needed him in the building on any given day to day. On paper, the American dream. But in reality, it had become a cage for him. He was already 3 steps into his next venture, the itch every builder gets once the current thing is running smoothly. But those ideas were starving because this business still held his time, his money, and most importantly, his attention and headspace. He wasn't chasing retirement, he wanted his hands free. I watch builders sit in that exact spot all the time. The company that made you turns into the one thing keeping you from what's next. And most people wait far too long to move on because it's still working. Nothing feels urgent. Here's the part that mattered. He didn't slash the price to move quickly. We listed it at $750,000, and that's exactly what it closed at. Full asking, paid for by an SBA loan. The whole thing ran about 5 months from the time we took it to market to close. But once the right buyer signed the LOI, it went from offer to closing in 71 days. Not 71 days of drama, 71 days because the business was clean and the buyer already knew the industry. That's the whole game for a business owner looking for what's next. Don't undervalue the thing you built. Get it clean, get it right, put it in front of the buyer who wants precisely what you made, and let it fund the next chapter instead of blocking it. So ask yourself honestly, if the only reason your next thing hasn't started is that this one still owns your time and capital, waiting isn't caution. It's the thing standing in your way.